facts, or an indicting nature to any party, viewing, or mention. We hope you're entertained. Thanks for watching.
Y'all can hear us now? Can y'all hear us now?
If you can hear us now, clap once. We cool?
Thumbs up if y'all can hear us at home and the
I
people
only
out there
got
at
one thumb for y'all today.
TV land. Bree got one thumb for us today.
Hey, all right, we back.
We back.
Let's do
We
it.
back. Shout out to all the people, man, tuning in. What's Word Loud? Cree, what episode this is?
27.
28? Episode 28. You know what I'm saying? I'm 29. Okay.
It's 40. Episode 40.
All right, it's episode 29. I'm here. It's Cody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here with my best friend and one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Miss
Best
Bree Specific, the
friend.
290 Queen.
Where have you been?
Check us out.
Check us out. It's crazy.
All right.
Now they saying can't hear. Okay, maybe they can't hear, and that was late. That was late.
Oh yeah.
I want Chris Brown tickets too.
Okay, so y'all all here for the CB tickets. Okay.
All right, we like that.
Well, make sure y'all tune in to stay on tune to the whole show, and yeah, y'all gonna get the winning word. We're not gonna give y'all the winning word right now, but how the contest works, since y'all are all here for the Chris Brown ticket, we give y'all a winning word. You must go to what's the word.tv, and you must. We ain't finna give it to him right now, Chris.
No, we
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
loosen y'all up a little bit.
Hey, you go to what's the word.tv and enter the winning word for your chance to win. That's all you gotta do. But we're gonna get into a good show. Before we get into the show, Bree, man, why you had in the cast? You okay? What happened? Tell everybody what happened.
I flipped over a ATV.
You flipped over ATV.
Yes, and I'm tired of telling this story, but I'm gonna tell y'all this story one time. Y'all remember that show Rocket Power? That's what it felt like. I was in Arizona with my cousins. We went ATV riding. It was great. I was in the front of the line too. It was like 20 of us. I'm leading the pack. Mufasa, Lion King. I'm zoom zoom, just going crazy, right? So then it's like this little turn. So in my head, I'm thinking, I could like, how skateboarders be riding the rail sideways a little bit. I'm like, I could do that because I fake did it before. So I was like, okay, let me go turn. It might go up a little bit, but I'm going to turn. I went up and hit a cactus and flipped over. And I have a cast on my hand because the way that the ATV fell on top of me, my elbow was like planted in the ground and my wrist was like back here. And I was still on the handlebars.
Shit.
Legs in the air. G Fazos just kicking.
Ouch,
But
ouch,
yeah,
ouch,
I'm
ouch.
here. Thank you to all the nice people saying they glad that I'm okay.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm glad you're okay too.
My hand is not broken, thank God.
Bree, all good. She all well. She
But
had.
life is hard when you don't have a hand, man.
How you be wiping?
I do everything with my left hand. It's hard for me to button my pants. Some of my pants already be tight. Y'all know I'm a little too thick right now. So it be tough trying to pull my pants up with one hand. My left hand at that. It be bad.
Uh,
It be real bad. I haven't brushed my hair in like 4 days.
I can tell.
Take your head off. Wear your head. I feel like people that don't got hair can't comment on people that have hair.
How come we can? I got beard. I got a little beard.
Really. You need to go do that little toupee thing I sent to you.
And then again, this is why we always into it because you always be trying to crack your little jokey joke.
I'm not cracking a joke. You always, every time we have New Year's, what you say? What's your New Year's resolution? You want to line it? I'm trying to help you out.
New Year's resolution for a lot of this crazy. All right. Let's get into the show though, man. So, hey, so we go get into our Chicago artist 2024 on the watch list. We finally dropped it. We took the damn. This is almost 2025.
We dropped it. We was a little late this year.
We was a little late this year, but I think the list turned out pretty. It turned out pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like I like the artist that was on it. It was a nice mixture. I like the fact that we able to provide our audience with some new sounds. You know what I mean? So how you feel about it?
I think it was probably the most diverse artist, like a diverse group of artists that we picked. Yeah, like people like BB Subi that got like that rock and roll, like rock star undertone to her music. Like I think she's dope. It was a lot of people that I feel like we probably could have put on another list too. Like could have put on a list before, but I'm glad y'all made it.
How do you feel about the people that's always every year that be like, yo, I ain't make the list and sending death threats and want to go on Twitter rants and stories?
Man, y'all need to. First off, I don't. How do I say this without getting in trouble? I need a shirt that say, "How do I say this without getting in trouble?" I appreciate the people that see they homies on the list and they just leave it at that. Like, dang, I'm glad that my homie made the list. But the people that be like, y'all, wow, I should have been on the list and just because they homies on the list and they not, I feel like that's a little inconsiderate. Like, don't take away from your homie shine and work harder.
I respect that take.
I feel like it's a little slap in the face if, you mad about something that I got because you feel like you should have got it.
How do you feel about the order? Like, do you get any like feedback, or do you feel like artists should care about the order where they was ranked on the list?
I feel like we started it saying that like the order really doesn't matter, but also we know that we put people in like at least the number 1, 2, and 3 spot are kind of like definite. Like those are like the top artists that we've been looking at. But other than that, I feel like the rest of the ranking ain't really like, except for last year when we had the People's Choice ranking and CCBKE won. But that was based off the community. She got a dope community. She got people that actually support her. But yeah, like I feel like 1, 2, and 3 are like definite. Those are like ranks. Like you should care if you 1, 2, and 3. But all the other ones, it's like you just real good. You on our radar. How you feel about it?
I think it works out in his favor. I do think over the year, this was year 6, right? We've been doing this since 2018. I want to say the rankings, like I said, rankings you really can't really matter how you gonna do. Like, cause I say like Juice WRLD was number 6 in 2018, and for everybody be like, how was Juice?
Like the biggest artist in the world at one point.
Yeah, but no one knew, when we put the list out, no one knew who he was. Can't look at the time, Juice, when we dropped that list, Juice had like 2,000 followers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no one knew who he was. Valet was number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was number one on the list. And, you know, he had the notoriety, he had the music, he had the Kanye West and good music cosign. So he was projected to do good. You know, so I think Cowboy was like number 7.
Cowboy was like 7 or
7 or
8.
8. Yeah. No one knew who he was. You know what I mean? And he didn't really take off until tail end of the year when Infamy dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like even with like MAF Tski, I think he made it in like 2020. Like 2020, he made the list in like 2020.
And we had hella comments. People was like, "Why y'all ain't put T-Ski on the list?" It's like we've been put T-Ski on the list.
Yeah, we been up on Tski.
Yeah.
It just Tski just blossomed 3, 4 years later. But we was already on him. We seen the talent. We seen the work. So I don't know. I think it's just the numbers never can really project like how good somebody gonna do. But I think most artists should just be thankful that they on the list. Because I remember there's one specific artist. I ain't gonna say no names, but bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, he took
Bro.
he took a podcast to, you know what I mean, to kind of like shit on his position and like, yo, if you gonna put me at the bottom level on the list, might as well don't put me on there. And this is actually an artist that I actually like and I listen to. So, and I say this to say, like, I don't think no matter where you get placed at, that is an audience. Our audience is what right now at 300,000 digitally all across all platforms. You have so many people that don't know
Over
you.
1 million impressions.
Over 1 million impressions
Per month.
So it's like, yo, it's so many people that's about to watch you and be like, yo, who is this? You know what I'm saying? So many A&Rs and record labels, execs that follow our pages. It's like, yo, no matter what list, no matter what number you was at, you should be thankful that you won.
Yeah, and people hit us personally. Like I just had Fathom just hit me about Star Bands.
Oh yeah, he wanted the record.
Yeah, he wanted the record, and I sent him over the record. So it's like little stuff like that. Like you get DJs in a whole nother coast that's hitting us up for people that's on the list. But I will say, if you are gonna shit on the list and you gonna go on the platform and talk crazy about our list, make sure you say "What's the word" TV when you say our name. Don't say them or that list. What's the word? Thank you.
Yeah, at us this time.
Yeah, at us. At me. Say Bree. Say my name.
We need them clicks too.
Okay, I want people to know. Who that girl? Me.
This production costs.
Me and Cody. Send them right on over here, yo. We'll leave you off the list too. Come on.
But no, shout out to all artists on the list. You know what I'm saying? If you had to pick your top 3, your specific top 3. And before we get to that, I want to say too, I want to say shout out to the staff too, because as we've been growing this What's the Word thing, we've been bringing the staff on here. And this is like me and Bree usually pick. It first started off with just me picking them, then me and Bree started picking them together. And then this year, like a lot of the artists that's on the list got put on my radar because of our staff.
Not a lot of them.
It was a few. It was a few.
It was a good amount though. It was
that
a good
I didn't
amount.
know. Like I ain't gonna say the names, but it was a few of them that was like, I'm like, I ain't. Actually,
I didn't
number 3,
know about.
Kalia.
I put you on the Kalia.
But they put it on that sheet. That's how I found her.
I been put you on Kalia.
All right, cool.
But I ain't taking away from y'all.
Yeah.
But Fatboy Golf for sure. I didn't know who he was. Y'all definitely
think Chris
put
and
me.
Nike put
Chris
us
and
on.
Nike definitely put me on.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know Fatboy Golf. He was following me for a while, but I didn't know who he was.
I don't know nobody THF. I know that come from you because I don't be knowing.
Yeah,
a whole THF Illinois. Okay, it's not even Chicago.
Almost made the list. THF Lil Law almost made the list last year, but I think he's probably like the most. He probably has the most upside. I won't say he's the most talented on the list, but he has the most upside out of all the artists on the list.
Yeah, but
go ahead. You should say.
No, our people did do a good job with sending new artists for us to check out for sure. So shout out to y'all, man. Also, I want to shout out Thought Poet. I had hit him up about like, hey, is there any artists that I might want to get privy to? He gave me a couple artists and real ones. So shout out to Ben and them too.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Don't Be Late. Don't Be Late. Follow their platform. I be watching a lot of artists.
Y'all need to follow Don't Be Late.
The Chicago Wave, and this is all like just a media family. Like we all send each other stuff, we tag each other and stuff. Like I pay attention, we follow each other. So shout out to all the media out here that's covering Chicago, that's covering underground, just putting everybody on. Shout out
And
to
it's a lot of media that don't be wanting to work together. I don't understand that. Like, what's the word? We like to work with people. So if y'all want to collab,
we do. Chris,
What?
I'm gonna ask you this because Chris, you on the streets. Wouldn't you say we do a good job of collaborating with other brands as of recent?
Yeah. I say we do.
Yeah? Okay, all right.
talking about yeah.
Cause you be in the streets. I want to know what the streets be saying about us. Keep it a buck. What the streets be saying about us?
Keep it a buck. I say we do a good job at like, promoting. I think more artists want to see like more music,
Can we see Chris?
more promotion from like
Yeah, y'all ain't know we had that, did y'all?
Level up.
we got that now.
Okay.
But no, I think more artists would want to see more promotion, like as far as music and like as far as trying to do interviews, things like that, or like just shout outs or story write ups, things like that. But other than that, it's a good platform.
That's why y'all gotta follow us, the Buzz.
Yeah, you get on that for free. But if you do want some promo,
Hit us up.
yeah, there's a way to do that too. You know, a little money on. Shout out to MFT ski. Bye though. But
Oh my God.
if you had to choose your top three as we move on from this topic, if you had to choose your top three on the list, who would your top three be?
Shoot, I gotta look at the list. Go first.
All right, my top three that I feel like that's gonna.
I know two.
To watch this year, I say THA Lil Law. I think Lil Law is gonna have a great year. Damn, I gotta look at the list too. Shit.
Right. Don't pull. You should have told me we was gonna answer this question. Mine's okay. So your one is THF Lil Law. My one for sure is Kalia.
I like Khalil. I like her a lot.
Your number two.
My number two. I'm trying to pull out the full.
My number two would be Star Bands.
Okay, that's a good pick. If I had to pick it, I'm gonna pick Lil Law. I'm gonna pick Fatboy Golf, and then I am going to pick.
You gotta pick one like underdog.
I love Casino Trail.
Really?
I love Casino Trail.
I love Tree Novi.
I like him too. I like him a lot. But all right, so I see your Star Bands pick, right? What I like about Star Bands is that she's young and she already cultivated her crowd and her following. So the talent is there, the look is there, the branding is getting there. All she is just one like trendy hit away.
That's all she needs.
She's one hit away. So I like that about Star Bands. I don't know if you can't really gauge when that's gonna happen.
I feel like we can never gauge when it's gonna happen with
can't
people. Like you said earlier, a lot of the artists that we put on, when they do get put on, sometimes it be like 2 years after, or like the end of that year going into the next year. But I like Star because she doesn't give me like she is younger, but she don't give me I want to be grown.
Right.
Like she literally just rapped. Like she be rapping. She be about the raps.
I say when you looking at Star Bands, you're really paying attention to like the youth.
Yeah.
It's like when Keith came out, right? So it's like when you wanted to know what the youth in Chicago was, you kind of looked at Keith and them and you like, this is what's going on right now. So when I look at Star Bands, it's like, yo, this is the youth. It's like she's not trying to be like nobody. This is like this is the new generation wave of the youth. So that's why I like her.
Yeah.
It's tough, but I think to me, I think Casino Trail got the Casino Trail.
He can rap.
I think he
has a look too.
To me, Casino Trail got what it takes to be the biggest star on this list.
The biggest star?
Yes.
Out of everybody on this list.
I feel like Casino Trail is going to be the biggest star. I feel like he can rap so he can actually make music. He has a look so he can be branded. Like, no homo, I feel like girls are like him. That's going to be one of them. He got the swag, and he different coming out and he got a voice.
But I've been hearing about Casino Trail for a minute, so what you feel like is missing?
It's like it's the same thing with a lot of these bar spitters that we got in the city. Like, there's no real outlet for them for their shit to get heard. Like the DJs don't really play because you can't play it in the club or the party or the kickback. The DJs don't play it on the radio. So they have to do the thing where they have to build their cult following. They have to build the following. Like the Saba and shit, like you have to build the following. And that takes a look at Skins. Fly Skins to me is probably the hardest rapper in Chicago right now when it comes from spitting.
Yeah.
But he can't really take off like that because, you know what I'm saying? He can't really take off like that because, like, where you gonna hear that shit at? Who's gonna play it?
You just played in your car riding down Lakeshore Drive every
Right,
once
but
in
you
a
ain't
while.
gonna, like,
Not for the masses.
Yeah, he gotta pull like he gotta do like music for the women and shit like that.
So would you honestly? I feel like if Skins did start, like you know how T Grizzly got that song with Chris Brown and Mariah the Scientist. Like if he did, I feel like if Skins was to put out like a song for the ladies, he'll hit.
Yeah, and then everybody just go check out the rest of his catalog.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's my thing with Casino Trail. I think Casino Trail got what it takes to be the biggest star on this list. Yeah, everybody else just. Oh,
I
yeah.
like Up at 2.
Up at 2.
I just want more music, cause I've been singing "Why Lie, Why Try" over and over again. I need some more music.
Yeah.
That's it. I just need some more music, and I feel like he has the branding part down. Like there's a lane. Like I think he knows who he is as an artist. So yeah, I rock with Up at 2.
And I feel the same way when you're talking about Brandon. I feel the same way about I feel the same way about I had a blank moment. Casino Cash's Tape.
Yeah.
I think Cash's Tape. I like his brand as well.
I like that he's always working.
Yeah, he went to Africa and stuff.
He went to Africa. Rico went to Africa too. Shout out to the list makers that went to Africa, man.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all.
You just be saying stuff.
But no, and I think it's another. And I'm glad how you pinpointed that because I think one of the dopest things about this list was that one of the dopest things about the list was that we did it like it's 24. We did it. If everybody's paying attention, the brand behind it was significant to like Kobe. You know what I mean? And a lot of people that we chose is people that just been working. So a lot of times you made the list like you was working, like somebody like Rufus Sims, like a dope MC. But like did you know that Rufus Sims was behind that purple box?
Yeah.
Like he's working.
But we're cool. Like he from the West Side, so that's my boy. That's how I knew that.
Then they took him off the list. Saying that shit.
Please don't be a hater all your life.
Muna Ike, I like him a lot. From O Block, like I think he got like to be honest with you, like Tay Savage, Fendi the rapper, she already had the hit single, but it's like.
So do you feel like Fendi should have been in a higher position because she had Point Me to the Sluts with Cardi?
I feel like the fact that record came out almost a year ago, and Fendi the rapper is still trying to figure it out. It kind of just lets you know that the potential is there, but it ain't all the way there yet. What it's like
She just hasn't hit where she for herself.
Just it's like because we wouldn't even the masses wouldn't even know the record if it wasn't for Cardi. You know what I'm saying?
It was kind of
it went trendy.
What you guys say, Chris? Come on, Chris. Tag me in that.
Chris, though, he switched himself.
I
heard y'all got to see me. Come on, Chris. What's up?
So this is what I'm gonna say, right? I feel like just me. I feel like she should be personally higher.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, we gotta because we gotta what we basing it off on, right? Like the community, the fan support, and all of that, and like the listens. Like you see, like the turn up of it, right? Like you go to her page, like her views, her like monthly listeners, like all of that stuff is like higher than some of the people that's higher than her. So based off that,
it's higher than all the people that's higher than her.
Is that off of Fendi the rapper, or is that from Cardi, the Cardi B and the Glorilla cosign?
It's from both of those.
I don't think it's solely from that though, because I also feel like Point Me to the. I was going to say the wrong word. Point Me To was a hit before Cardi got on.
It was. It started trending, but the song was out like almost 2 years.
And sometimes it take that long.
Before it was out. So this is what I'm saying. Like a lot of us, even locally, wouldn't have found out who Fendi the rapper was until Cardi got on that record. A lot of come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Like we all in media. We all now, Chris. You in the streets. You in the streets. Your perspective on a lot of things is different because you're like on ground level in the streets, right?
Facts.
So you get a
Stop letting him tell you in the streets. That sounds
actually
so like
Crazy.
that's good. Like he's moving.
he
on.
don't just be in the streets.
No,
He
I'm
be
just saying
everywhere.
he be.
I
No,
do be everywhere.
But I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop doing that. Like trying to make it seem like I'm downplaying my man. It's like no, he's out he's in the mix. Like I'm gonna put it that way. You be more on a mix on that level, right? Mm-hmm. So you get to see things as it bubble. And that's not mentioned enough when we start talking about the elements of hip hop. Like no one ever mentions the camera people. Like the camera people, like they break people just as much as the DJs.
Facts.
But you see a lot of stuff from the ground up, right? So you could probably be like, okay, this is what it is. But for the masses of us, a lot of us didn't even know who Fendi was until we got the call that Cardi was in Chicago shooting a video at No More Heroes. And to this day, like
I would also say I think that Fendi, even though I don't point me to is not even my favorite song by Fendi. And I really wasn't too privy on, like I knew about it, but I was like, it's alright. But then of course Cardi got on it and Cardi did go crazy on her verse. But I also feel like Fendi put that song out in that wave of like when everybody was trying to do juke music. And I think it speaks volumes that her song actually kind of transcended over, opposed to like other people that was trying to do get down, little mama, let me rap.
so that's considered a juke track?
I feel like it was.
I think it started off as that though. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's in that same realm, but like I think the sound of it is so different. That's
what made it transcend over.
Okay.
So I think that speaks volumes to just the whole origin of the song in itself.
Well, at the end of the day, I like y'all points, and I'm gonna just say shout out to Fendi the rapper. She's amazing.
She doing what she do.
She's one of the artists that didn't care about what she was at on the list. She shared the post.
Appreciate you, girl.
Unlike few people we know, but we ain't gonna get into them people.
Boy, we better stop. We better start blocking y'all. I'm on that 2024.
I don't understand why people act so
I
weird
don't know.
when you support
I think
them.
people just don't like you, and some people don't like me. So it be like, even though we know that y'all don't like us for whatever reason in y'all head, we still gonna show y'all love because
They don't like you.
I feel like it's literally probably like 2.5 people in this world that don't like me.
I know probably like the half and the one.
Yeah,
I don't know the other one, but I know 1.5 people that don't like
it's like 1.5, maybe 2 whole people that don't like me then. In this world, and them 2 whole people, they gonna go out their way. So.
Well, it's 3 because there's one person that just spread parking tickets all over your bed. You count her?
Why would you bring my mama in this?
You're the one that just said your mama. Right?
I just got triggered. We cool now. I moved out. I got a new apartment. Period.
I was trying to keep it like
because when you refer to my mom, like my mom is the only person in this world that really like a needle in my skin, like so you can't refer to her and think I'm just not finna like go crazy.
Okay, noted.
And the comments are saying that everybody don't like you. It's not me.
Everybody don't like me?
It's literally all Cody is what Big C says.
Yeah, everybody don't like me.
Yeah, so no matter how much accolades and how much love we give to a certain person, they gonna be like, boy, I ain't with Cody.
I think
because people come to you when like comments come up.
But it's crazy. But at the end of the day, I don't even understand. Like, I don't do nothing to nobody. I literally be in my own world creating. I don't do nothing to nobody.
But I think it stems from, especially early on, like when you used to do everything. So people think Cody set the cameras up. People think Cody probably back there changing the camera settings. Like they come at Cody for everything. If somebody dropped a song and only 12 people saw the song, they gonna wonder what's the word, ain't post the song, and they gonna come at Cody. They think you do everything.
I don't be understand. I don't be getting it, bro.
But it was good we did that media day, so now they see it's other people outside of you.
Yeah, send them some hate mail, please.
Yeah, we do be getting threats because of Cody. Every time I try to do something with What's the Word and try to collaborate sometimes, people be like, man, I don't think Cody likes me.
And that's crazy because, all right.
But it don't because I will
All
say
right,
this.
so all right, so Chris, we've been working together for almost a year now, right? It's been like a year, right?
Right.
Cree going on like what 6-7 months. Bree been knowing you for over a decade.
Oh,
And do it be like just being real? Like, is it? Do I really be on bullshit? Do I be on? What do I be on though?
y'all go first.
Well, I think I know what it is.
What?
I know what it is.
The fact that it is a thing.
I know what it is. It's a thing.
What is it?
What's the thing?
It's because
Go ahead.
your verbiage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
the
I
way
got
you
it.
speak. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. And sometimes you say stuff and it be like, damn. Like it
Yeah, I
hurt.
got that bad.
Like you be hurting people's feelings out here, man. You gotta say a little nicer, you know?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Cody told me I ain't been a media personality all year, like last week.
Damn.
That's a conversation off mic, but
I agree with him though. In,
Right,
in,
okay,
in
long as
certain
she can
sense,
agree with it.
I did agree, but it be I get that because I had that real bad too. I have that real bad. Like I will say something and I don't even think about how. Look, Cree, like hell yeah, you do. I will say it and not even think that it came off wrong, as long as I know that my point came across. And I don't be thinking about how people feel after how I say it. So if I ever made y'all feel inferior, I apologize.
I think that's why me and you like became cool because it's like we understand each other.
We do. I do understand Cody.
Like, it's cool. Like, Bria be saying some shit, and it'd be like, first thing pop in my mind be like, yo, if it wasn't me, like, I know somebody would take this shit totally different.
Cause I just be talking.
She just be talking, but I get it. But damn, so I just be hurting people's feelings. Like, so have I ever said something to hurt your feelings?
Hurt my feelings?
Yeah.
Nah, because I don't take words too serious.
Okay.
But I'm pretty. There's a few people you have hurt.
Let me ask you this question.
We gonna talk about this off mic, cause if it's the
Exactly.
same person, then we gonna have to pay it, chop it up.
Like,
That ain't us. That's something else.
is it anybody that I said something to that they deserved it though?
Ooh.
Like for real, like since we having this transparent moment, like y'all been working with me for the longest. Personally, I feel like I'm transparent, I'm an open book, and I do what I got to do to help the team. And if you got an issue personally, I try my best to help you out.
You know what you do now though that I like, which we can come back to that question. I appreciate how you be like, do you want me to be business Cody or do you want me to be real Cody? To like any of us, if we ask you a real question, you be like, you want this side or you want this side?
Okay.
Because we know the real Cody is just gonna say it. The business Cody is probably gonna not go around it, but like say it in a way where it lightens the mood a little bit, but you might not take it as is serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have been working on that.
I've been working on myself.
I'll
y'all.
say like I said, I like that you transparent, and I like that. But I also like everybody ain't built the same. Like everybody can't take the same criticism the way I can, and be like, you could tell me like, oh Chris, this shit sucks, and I'm gonna be like, okay, bet, and I'm gonna just fix it.
Yeah.
But like if you tell somebody else that, somebody else might take that and be like, oh damn, like
And he's telling me my career is falling apart and
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
know, like,
worthy of being a part of this
everybody
organization.
ain't the same.
Yeah. Everybody not the same. But also that comes from your process too. Like some people really have not worked hard. Like I feel like if you really like have worked hard, you've heard no's. You've heard people tell you not gonna do something or you can't do something. Like and after a while you just gotta have thick skin about it. Like I still be crying. I cry like twice a week.
You'll be surprised how many people when I first got in this started doing this Westworld shit that told me like my visuals was trash, like you ain't have enough numbers to do something. Like one of my mentors and the people that brought me into this game was Rico from Power. Y'all know Rico can.
Rico, now that's probably who you get it from. Cause
Shout out to Rico. Rico has no filter
I
how
love
he
Rico
say
though.
shit. Like, and that's coming through the door. Rico is like that. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you gotta be like that to get business done.
Yeah.
So
So it's like I don't know. I feel like I'm nice compared to a lot of people I done came encounter with.
that's
But
it.
we was talking about Juke by Finney record being a Juke. So speaking on just Chicago and like Juke music, I want to shout out to this past weekend I was kicking it with Taylor. I had the ran it back. I had the what's it called like
The ability, the
the
opportunity.
opportunity
Take your time.
to speak at Soho House again with Taylor Bennett and D Gaines for the premiere of Too Much, featuring King Louis and introducing Lala Too Much. It was a great experience. We had a juke party at Soho House.
How was it?
They was juking at Soho House. It was,
Can I say it?
what?
Y'all gotta stop slutting out Soho House, man. Like
I don't even
y'all
think.
gotta chill.
I don't even think it's just Soho with
I love Taylor. I
don't
love
think it's
Taylor.
just
I
Soho.
love King Louis. The La girl did her thing. No CK DJ.
No
Y'all
CK
gotta
DJ.
stop slutting out Soho House.
Hey,
Y'all have got to stop.
I told Taylor this when he hit me about the doing the moderation. I'm like, bro, you have a thing for putting the places where
Chicago is him
We-
and Chance. Chicago is their playground.
yeah, but they put and this is why I love
But
it.
it's dope.
It's dope.
It's dope. It's dope. I will give y'all that. It's dope. But it's hilarious to me.
Because one of the first things that he said when we started doing this working together last year and just bringing me along and allowing me to be in that space, he was saying like he wanted to put artists and people in spaces where they usually wouldn't be at. You know what I mean?
I love that because we would have never had a juke party in prison.
Yeah, we had a juke party
Never.
in prison,
And it was lit
And it was
during
lit.
like a blizzard outside.
and not only that, look what he's done with artists. Like he took Money to G. Well, because we was all a part of this. We took Money to G in Hollywood to perform at the High Time of Chicago Sky game
This is true.
because they was working together. It's so many producers, so many writers, so many photographers that was coming to those summer sessions that probably will never had those opportunities to connect. That will never get those opportunities to build. Like I'll check out the young boy Noah. Look what like the opportunities he had and got going on. So
I love the mission. I do love the
Yeah.
mission of placing our music in spaces where it really wouldn't be, let alone the artists probably would never have even thought. Because half the people that was in prison probably had never been in prison.
I know it's people that
we
still
had
don't even know what
party.
prison is.
Yeah, and I think that's probably my second time going to prison. But yeah, like I love the mission. Even how him and No CK was on the back of that pickup truck downtown.
Yeah, that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. They should go on tour. Like they should do like different juke parties at different Soho houses. I think they should
I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I do love the fact that I don't know. I think that's probably one of the main reasons. Like at all, because I don't be liking doing shit. Like
What does that mean, Carter?
as of late, everybody knows that I had a tragedy recently, so I've been kind of like staying to myself. So there's only certain things that get me outside, right? So I think this is a project just working with Taylor's. It just goes along the line with the mission and like person I am, like just being able to help curators and help people get into these spaces. And if I can do that, like I'll come out to that because I've literally been seeing it. Like I've been seeing it from the sessions. I've been seeing it from just the activations that he's been having. Like
And even just the content. I feel like we get very comfortable. Well, I feel like some artists in Chicago get very comfortable of like, oh, I'm gonna release a track, have a release party, and just get a section at the club, and after that, I'm just gonna send it to the DJs and let's see what happens. Like, no, he's shooting content, like creative content. They on the back of pickup trucks. You throwing parties at Prism, like shooting videos at Prism.
what about we forgot about the
rooftop
part,
last year?
Yeah, the rooftop.
The pool party they had.
Yeah.
And the video. There was a video shoot, right?
See the rooftop. I remember the rooftop. That was something else I wasn't on.
Because the rooftop went viral. So
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't at the rooftop, but not the one with the pool.
Yeah, speaking of Mike, brother. Speaking of Mike,
Oh, my
brother.
bad. But yeah, no, the rooftop at that Virgin Hotel last year, that was super crazy though.
Yeah.
It was fun, but it was super crazy.
Yeah, I love that they actually allow him to do that too. So shout out to Taylor, man.
And ain't
Keep
nobody
doing what
getting
you're
hurt.
doing.
Ain't nobody getting, and I
Ain't
think
nobody getting hurt.
it's outside of the positive things. It's actually, if you're paying attention and you're really just seeing like, this is how fun Chicago is. Like
Yep.
he's using his platform to show everybody, like, yo, this is how fun Chicago is. We make fun music. We got good music, like footwork and juking, like all type of shit. Like we got good music and we got fun activations for stuff. We did stuff on a wrench, like
Oh yeah, forgot about the
Oh
ranch.
yeah.
Hey, he been on the list. Put that man on the list.
he was actually on there 2019. He was on there 2019. But yeah, shout out to Taylor, man. We gotta get Taylor on here one day.
Yeah, give Taylor his flowers, man.
Yeah, big. Make sure Taylor get his flowers though. That's dope. Make sure y'all go stream and watch the music video for Too Much. It's out now on all platforms. So speaking of stuff that's streaming and also on all platforms, after 17 days later, Kendrick Lamar finally came back at Drake with Euphoria.
Is Euphoria on all platforms?
Yes, it is. It was on all platforms yesterday.
He a wild boy.
See, I'ma just say something else, but I'ma just say this. Kendrick, he released his song. It came out on his platform. It didn't get leaked. He was the only person that wrote on it, and he owned up to it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, my question is this, because I think it was Complex that posted who won this round, but they put Euphoria up against Push-Ups. But technically, isn't Euphoria supposed to go up against?
Taylor made?
Yeah.
Nah, because I don't think they count Taylor. I don't think they count Taylor.
I hope they don't count that.
That
But
AI shit. Yeah, that shit. Was
okay, I just had to ask the culture first because I was like, yeah, no.
good.
He was wild for Taylor Made.
Yeah, Tupac shit.
I just didn't like. Yeah, the AI wasn't it for me.
Yeah, shit goofy. Grandma, I be watching this. I'm sorry if I did a lot of cussing.
Yeah, Taylor Made wasn't it for me. But if we're going Euphoria against Push-Ups, I don't think I could really say who won. Is this a round to be won, or is this just a warm up?
To me, the reason why I say Euphoria won is because Kendrick's whole demeanor on that track was like, Drake, you a fucking goofy, and I gotta address a goofy. He kind of was how he addressed him on that track. And if you actually think about what he was saying, like, damn, Drake, you are fucking goofy. Like he made Drake look like a goofy. Like that's all it was. It was like, I'm talking to you. You know, we from Chicago. If anybody say anything make you feel goofy, that's like the worst.
You ready to fight?
Yeah, that's the lowest level of disrespect.
And I also will say that I think Kendrick's delivery wasn't, I'm here to expose you. It's, you already exposed yourself. I'm just letting you know.
Like,
this ain't what you want for real. It was like warning shots.
It's like, bro, look, G.
Like for real, like be for real. No,
like, this is you. Like you talk about push. Like you ran from Pusha T. Like he just come. Then he came at the man fatherhood. Like he said he's not a good father. Like
he called him white again. Y'all gotta stop calling Drake Caucasian, man. Oh my God.
Then he said, "Man, getting like even how he said like he get his abs done. It's just like yo, I'm addressing like Drake. This is you."
He called him a bad B word. He said, "Me, you and Sexy Red. I see two bad B words."
The fact that he said he be shaking ass with Sexy Red, G, that shit took me out, G.
Oh yeah.
That shit took me out.
But we have to give Drake a chance because I still love Drake. You have to give Drake a chance to come in strictly Kendrick. He came at some of everybody in push-ups.
Well, if we gonna give him that chance, he had that chance with the tailor-made freestyle.
And we ain't counting that. I'm not counting that.
I think push-ups was about Kendrick though. Like he was saying push-up. You talking about Top Dog extorting them. He was talking. Kendrick got the video.
But I also feel like he spent a lot of time.
Apparently, I said
referencing Rick Ross, referencing J. Cole. Well, he did do a little reference to J. Cole. And Metro.
They said that apparently Kendrick got like 50% of like his masters or something like that. So that's why Drake was saying drop and give me 50.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
because of the way it was split. That's what they say.
Another entendre on that thing. But
okay, so for people that don't know about the music business.
We don't even gotta go into this because
Most people-
Kendrick said he coming back to it later. That's what he said. So we
Yeah.
gonna wait for Kendrick
Yeah,
to
for
say
the-
how his splits work.
It ain't even about the splits. Most artists, when you're getting signed, when you don't have shit, and somebody
We
see you're
don't have
talented, put you in the studio, put things on you. Yeah, they give you giving up 50-50. To me personally, do I think 50-50 is a good deal to give up? No, but that's how a lot of deals are structured in the industry.
But is his deal still structured like that? As
No,
long as
he's not.
been in
He's
the
not.
industry?
He's not with Top Dog no more. See, people don't understand. He fulfilled his contract. He gave them 5 albums. Now he's with his PG Lang is Kendrick's label. That's the structure of the music business. A lot of people don't even know that. So a lot of people are signed to these deals, and you get the 50-50 splits. They think it's bullshit, but hey, that's if you get what you negotiate, right? Drake, on the other hand, was signed to Jay Prince's son. He got a cut. Signed to Young Money, so Wayne them getting the cut.
Is that who he was referring to when he say your father a killer?
Who?
I think so.
Yeah, because I know Drake. We ain't talking about Drake dead.
talking
They
about
be
Drake
dancing
dead.
at the parties. Okay, cool.
Young Money is signed to Cash Money, Birdman, and them, so they getting the cut. And Cash Money is signed to Universal, so they getting the cut. So, how many people you are signed to? You splitting your percentage down to?
But he said he getting too much money, so it don't matter.
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he signed that he signed that, what is it, $500 million, $400 million deal with whatever music industry where he got to do so much. But at the same time, he getting so much money. But if you look at Drake, for Drake to be that high caliber artist, you pay attention that look how he's been touring. What artists you know tour like that? What artists you know of that caliber released that many albums?
What if he just likes to tour
Nah.
and put out Chris Brown the same way? But
See, it's that thing Kendrick was saying, like about the fatherhood thing. Like you not at the crib even like raise your son. Like
Raise your son.
you've been around, you doing tours all the time. Like when is you gonna have time to like settle down? And that's what he was kind of calling him like a kid, like a boy in a way, because like he act like a kid sometimes on the internet, trolling, doing all this extra stuff. Like that's kiddish.
he does act like a kid.
Yeah, young, he's a boy for a reason. But if you like, I like how your point was like, yo, that's what he likes to do. But come on, yo, like every night touring big arenas, all them songs, meet and greets, after parties, traveling.
He don't do after parties.
Drake be at after party.
What after party? He probably do his own after parties. He don't be
But
like
I'm saying
club
you have
after
to do that
parties.
every night.
But you don't have to. Drake is at
Bree,
the point where
you-
he can literally be like, I don't want to do an after
But
party tonight.
he at that point, but this is what he's doing. I'm not talking about what he,
But there's a difference in what he's doing and what he wants to do. Maybe this is just something where he's like, hey, it's about, because
no.
no.
You can't look. He's a mega star. Look at every other mega star. And every other, he did a whole tour for what's the biggest the what tour, right? They did a whole. He just finished the tour with him and 21 Savage. First of all, did that tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he did another tour.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came back and said, you know what, I got some old dates that I forgot that we messed up, so I'm gonna come back. Did those dates, then added more dates to another tour.
But also, when you think about the climate of just touring and concerts right now, first off, dang, I don't even feel like I could talk about that for real. But you know, there was a thing where concert tickets were being overpriced by certain companies for certain concerts. So it could just be, let me run up this bag real quick and see how much money I can make. Because think about how many people had to cancel their tours over the past 2 years that couldn't have successful tours. So if all these other people can't have successful tours, and I know that I'm gonna run up a bag, I'm gonna run up a bag. It's just like how people be saying, "Oh, Beyonce just keep taking our money during tax season." Something always got to come out.
Yo, all I'm saying is that
Let the man get his
my
bag.
boy, he just got signed 400 M's, and then they gave him 400 M's. Get your ass on tour, cause we finna make all our money back out that. That's how we finna eat off you. You finna drop these albums.
No.
You
It ain't. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
You
deep.
think they just giving a random?
You acting like he's If he was like Lil Scrappy or somebody, yeah, like it's Drake. Like Drake's gonna make money. You really trying to you really
They
trying to
not
take this
giving you
narrative?
400
Who you yelling at?
They not.
Who yelling at? Is you cool?
Cause your arm broke. I'm not gonna do anything. and we have a bunch of viewers.
You're not gonna give me. Go
They're
ahead.
not finna get nobody 400 M's to just do regular music, bro. Like, this is the music industry business. He's doing songs for any and every label. He's getting everything he needs to get cleared. Like, these are different labels that's in between. Everybody is in his pockets. You know what I'm saying? He's in, like, no, G. That's why everybody was saying, like, you signed to the other nigga. Like, they know what's going on. People,
Everybody signed to somebody.
nah, bro. You gotta pay attention. It's a reason why a lot of these niggas is on his ass. Like, a lot of them is probably hating because the deal he got. And then it's just like,
But it's like you hating on the deal that he got, but then y'all
But
complain
then-
about all the people that he got to pay out. So how can you hate on something
Because-
that ultimately you looking at it and being like, this doesn't work out in the
Because
end?
Drake has used all different, and I don't know, I can't get too much detail about like why they hating on him, but a lot of people, because I don't know, I'm just put that way. I'm not trying to hide no previous information, but also you could see a lot of people could feel some type of way because Drake has. That's how they do when I think Kendrick was saying like, I'm tired of your accents. Like Drake has used a lot of people and a lot of juice to catapult his career.
Who fault is that?
I
Rick
feel-
Ross and them?
I feel you. I feel what you're saying, right? But it's the same argument, and I don't got a head in the race, right? But I'm just throwing this out here. It's the same argument that we have when we talk about quote unquote white people being able to do things in spaces that we can't, right? White people in hip hop can do this, but we can't. But this is our music. Well, white Kim Kardashian get fat ass and all this type of shit. Why she's more famous with a fat ass than the black girl? This is what we do, right? So it's that same sentiment. It's like, yo, Drake is using our style, using our culture, using all our shit, and being able to be this mega star with it, mainly because he's white. He's Jewish at that, right? He got the Jewish connection. Because just being real, into this new phase of Drake with the abs and the braids, no one really looked at Drake like a black man. So come on, let's be real. Even
I don't think
even
it
so
really.
far, even so far gone, Drake, we didn't look at it like he was just a black dude. He
I
didn't
don't-
even look. Drake could tell you himself he wasn't even comfortable being around rap.
I don't think it was. I don't think we cared. I think certain artists we care. Like even with Cardi B, nobody cares.
But she's Afro Latina, right? So still Afro, right?
I think she not even black.
She's not. She's full Hispanic. Like
I think
she's
she,
Dominican.
yeah, I think she's Dominican.
But of course, later on down the line, somewhere the Dominican descendants are engraved in African descent.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This
So,
would be
yeah.
a question for J. Marie, but
You have to chill.
nah, for real, this would be a question for J. Marie because J. Marie know more about this. But I want to say that, or somebody in the audience said, but I believe Cardi B is Afro.
But even people like,
Afro-Latina.
okay, another. Well,
Somebody Google that.
we
Fact check
care.
that for me.
Okay, I will say this. I feel like we care more about people who are half black.
I think so too. I think we care too much.
We care too much. Like I know it happened to Kaylani. It was an issue at one point. Sweetie, it was an issue at one point. I feel like for some reason when you're half black, it be like
Yeah, Cardi B, mom is Trinidadian, and her dad is Dominican. Yeah, she's Afro Latina.
because you
But
Dominican and Trinidadian too.
I'll say this though. I feel like a lot of people in New York,
I just feel like we pick and choose
like a lot of New York people, they kind of get like the pass.
because it is a big melting pot of.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I know, like even Ice Spice is think just only Dominican. So like, it's a lot of people. Shit, Fat Joe, people was talking about Fat Joe recently, like, and I never looked at Fat Joe as like being a problem, saying like the N word and stuff like that. But like people were like, oh, you're not even black. Like, it's kind of a culture thing around.
Yeah, it's a culture thing, and we really pick and choose. I feel like with Drake, it was never. I mean, we did have an issue when that blackface picture came out because it was like, bro,
That's crazy.
All right, now come on now. What black man no matter where you put him at, if I'm a black man, if I really walk around like I'm a black dude, gonna put on blackface.
maybe it was a theater project. And the history of like Bojangles and them back in the day when they used to make them dance. That's what they had to do. So maybe he was doing like a theater history project.
Hey,
And
you can't even say
it
that shit
got
with
caught.
confidence. That's what I'm saying. You can't even say that shit with confidence. Come on, ain't no black dude.
Drake came out and explained that. He said that's what it was. It was something like that. He said he had a
That's what it
photographer
was.
friend, and he had this project and he wanted to like showcase
Yeah.
it. Me personally, would I do that?
Maybe
No.
that's why he never had parents on Degrassi.
Huh?
When he was on Degrassi, they never showed his parents. So maybe they didn't know if we should make him a Caucasian boy or like a half black, half white boy or like.
Drake, no, he doesn't. He's not really a black. Listen, I don't really.
My
care.
thing is this: why is it an issue now?
I don't care. It's always been an issue.
I don't think it's always been that big of an issue.
It's always been. It's like, all right, bro. It's like certain people they cater to certain things when it fits them, right? Like how they say about like a lot of these pop stars, they want to start acting white again. Like somebody was saying, like,
oh yeah,
like a lot of pop stars, they put on this like I'm black. I got the like the Miley Cyruses and
She
Justin
went through a
Timberlake.
phase.
What's the other girl?
What you call him?
Justin Timberlake.
the
other dude. What's the dude?
Robin Thicke.
Justin Bieber had a phase too.
Justin Bieber
It's the
came.
girl. It's the
Justin
girl.
Bieber straight said he was African American. Now that is
No,
what
you
you
lying.
get.
And he stopped singing about
lying.
Martin Luther
How old
King.
are you?
I'm 24.
You probably do not remember.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber tried to get his whole heritage, like nationality, legally changed to African American when we was younger. When we was like 17, 18 years old. Y'all don't remember that?
I don't, but that's crazy. I remember him having a video singing about niggas though.
One less lonely nigga.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Justin Bieber was kicking it with Usher a little bit too hard, and Justin Bieber really wanted to get his ethnicity changed.
It's crazy. See, Ariana Grande is the girl I was talking about. She white again. She was trying to be a little.
She white again? No,
I
you
wouldn't
will
put-
not do Ariana
Yeah, I
like
ain't
that.
gonna put that
Especially
on
after
her.
that Quiet on Set thing just came out. We just saw her
I ain't gonna put that on
squeezing
her.
that
She white.
water bottle on her chest. No,
She white again. She's
she's not white again.
Miley Cyrus white again. Justin Timberlake white again. Justin Bieber, we don't know. Pray for him.
Okay,
I
well,
just seen a
let's
picture of
do
him crying.
this.
So it's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, true.
We gonna pray for Justin Bieber. But and Drake, when Drake first came out, he was white. Y'all see the pictures? The curly Jewish.
So he
fro?
not white again. Maybe he's just
Nah,
kinda
he
himself.
moving around like on.
I gotta stop saying white again.
You know who
I'm
Drake
sorry,
act like
y'all.
to me?
This is not.
Drake act like the cool Jewish boy that's in hip hop, or I don't do the rich non-black dude that be in hip hop and they just be kicking it and just be doing the most, and cause they cool with all the black folks.
Sometimes they don't do the most. Sometimes they just be the cool dude.
He be Rad G from Malibu Most Wanted.
No, he's not. Now you taking it too far. B-Rad G is crazy.
He is. B Rad G was Jewish. He had a bar mitzvah. Drake had a bar mitzvah.
Come on.
Like, I ain't got nothing against Drake. I'm just keeping.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You just compared him to Malibu's Most Wanted.
He's Canadian. He's Toronto's
At
most
least
wanted.
he can rap. Toronto's Most Wanted is crazy.
Like, nah, we know what Drake. Like Drake, come on, man. He, like I say, I already said Drake has always been a white dude that can say nigga.
He ain't the only one.
I'm not gonna take away his slight black card though. I feel like only now is coming into consideration.
Because everybody coming in.
Everybody coming at him, but I feel like Drake's still black. Like he's still black. He half black.
I
His-
feel
his
like
pops is
Drake
black.
has some blackness
think-
in him.
I think what Kendrick though was saying in his song, like I'm 100%. Well, I ain't say 100%, but I doubt Drake grew up like with his pops all the time though. Like around black culture, he grew up in Canada. Like there's barely black people out there, so he don't got the same culture we got. He got like that Toronto culture, so it's a little whiter than ours.
But also, can you fault people for if they do have a certain type of, like if they do have a different ethnicity in their DNA and they grow up and want to start exploring that, even it can come off as exploitation, but can you fault them for wanting to explore that part of themselves that they didn't get to have growing up? Am I getting too deep for this Kendrick beef?
Let me ask you this. I got a perfect example.
Clearly, because he just said, let me ask you this and not answer my
I'm
question.
gonna ask you this too. I'm gonna ask this to the room. Logic. Is Logic black? Logic black.
Logic is white, right?
Oh.
I don't know what Logic look like.
Logic is what
Logic is the dude that had that mental health song, right?
His dad is a whole black.
His dad black?
Nah, his dad.
Did you say his dad was a black?
See,
His dad is a black is crazy.
All right, wait.
Yo, people in chat.
Why is this a question? Is he not? Does he look white? I can't remember what
No, all
Logic
right, no.
looks like.
All right, so Logic is half black, but he like his pops is like half black.
So
he
he's
like
25 black.
he like a quarter black. So like it's it's not really it ain't really super authentic, you know.
Yo.
But do he act black?
No, he act like he don't even look like it.
Yo, we not for
He don't look like
He
us.
don't look.
But he's part black. He has some black.
He has
Yeah,
some
we
black
not
in
finna
his
do
pops.
this.
Okay, but I wouldn't be mad if he wanted to explore his dad's half side.
Yeah,
The half that he got.
It's just that N word that I can't. It look crazy. You know
Only
what I'm saying?
song I heard from Logic was that.
You don't even know.
The song about mental health. He had that one song about mental health because they let him perform it like the VMAs or something for it.
Yo, I'm not finna.
Y'all know what song I'm talking. That ain't never. That is that boy. He black.
Yo.
That is not a black man.
No, that's Wise Logic. Yo.
He's a black man.
Yo, we not finna do this. That is not. All right, dude.
All right, move on, man.
We not finna do this.
He be saying the N word.
Yeah, he be trying to do nigga shit now. Hey, come on, dog. We ain't gonna do this.
I don't
bro.
think we're never gonna find an answer for stuff like that. There's never gonna be a solution because at this point, everybody cultures is just mixed in some type of way, and I feel like only way. At the end of the day, Drake black.
Okay.
All right, it's cool.
Drake is black.
Speaking of a white dude that we love in the culture, shout out to Cole Bennett and Lyrical Lemonade.
Cole Bennett ain't did no.
He had a culture. He loved his whiteness, and he
Cole
kicking with us.
Bennett did drop that rap that one time. Y'all thought I forgot.
Who?
Please,
Cole Bennett did.
I ain't see that.
He did. Back in the day, he did have a song. He did a whole music video for it.
Man, look, shout out to Cole Bennett, man. Hey, shout out to Cole Bennett. He just dropped the lineup for Lyrical Lemonade Summer Smash 2024. To be honest with you, Cole, Lyrical Lemonade, I love y'all. This lineup is not for me. See?
What?
Look, see
You're
what I did.
actually, but you're also an uncle at this point,
See what I
and it
did?
shouldn't
See what
have
I
to
did
cater
there, though?
to you.
I used proper word choice like Chris just said because I could have said something else.
You could have not had said that at all.
I said it's not for me.
You kicking it off like that. You wonder why people don't like us.
Bro, I'm saying it's not for me. I'm a fan. It's not for me. But Sunday, you did the most legendary shit, and this is gonna be a movie. Shout out to Pan. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to everybody, Elliot, everybody that's a part of Lyrical Lemonade. Because y'all bringing Chief Keef here on that Sunday. Shout out to Mayor Brandon Johnson for allowing this to happen. Shout out to the
Okay, because y'all be trying to give Mayor Johnson.
Wait, this ain't got nothing to do with Mayor Johnson.
Y'all be trying
Actually, it does.
It
does.
Oh, wait.
He has to, because
That's
you know.
some other stuff. I know, because
Keith
it's going to be in Bridgeview.
So,
well, yeah, you're right.
I don't know if it's like
forgot about
outside the
that.
boundaries, right?
Yeah, it's not in the city no more. It's
But
in
it's still
Seagate.
Cook County.
but yeah, they still like.
Yeah, because when we tried to do the hologram in Hammond, Indiana, they shut the whole concert down.
That was lame. They was goofy.
Like,
They
we
going to
literally
they
was
going to
saying it was
goofy
a
list.
hologram.
going to goofy
That's
list.
back when, like, I think it was like 4 or 5 artists ever had holograms. And we was going to get Chief Keef as a hologram.
We had Pac, Chief Keef,
my
that
God.
one. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad they stopped doing that, though. I'm really glad they stopped doing that.
Yeah, that was lame.
Chief Keef would go for that.
They need to stop
Hey,
AI too,
Cree and
but-
Seal, what we gonna do is I want to start keeping a goofy list. So every time something just like really just crazy goofy, we gonna add it to the list. And
Holograms was definitely hologram
rank
concerts is definitely very goofy.
Oh,
no, them canceling Chief Keef hologram like he was gonna do something.
I think hologram. I mean
pop
that
out.
too, because like police was surrounding the
They
premises.
cut
It
the
was
show.
crazy.
That was goofy. Well, but no, shout out to everybody that was involved. I remember being out there in LA for the Grammys, and we had this. They had this little Chicago Connect thing, and I think that was probably one of the dopest experience. Shout out to John Monopoly. Shout out to Event Noir. Shout out to Justified for putting that together at Soho House. But it was called Chicago Connect, so it's like all the Chicago people that come in for the weekend. Like they came and met at Soho House. Mayor Brandon Johnson was there. Like it was for the Grammy, so everybody met. It was free, open bar. people in the film industry, people in the music industry, people in media, like everybody, actors, like they all came and they met there. So I think a lot of conversations and stuff was had during that meeting. You know what I'm saying? Pam, Chief Keef manager, he was there. So it was a lot of conversations and just in that room and the good energy it was having. And I could see the result of the things that was happening in that meeting. I could see that taking place and reason why this was okay. And I just think that shit is dope that like Chicago hip hop is moving in this direction that Keef is home because it would have been really dope to be able to do it last year for the 50 years of hip hop, and we could have brought him home here for hip hop because for the last decade and a half, it's like shit. Chief Keef is hip hop. Like all you see is things
and his influence.
His influence.
Even all the new artists now, I grew up listening to Keef. Like everybody. So, but yeah, shout out to Cole Bennett, Summer Smash. I mean, they did the same thing with Dirt. Remember, we had a surprise special guest that one year, and what was that? Garfield Park, I think. When they was out west, and they brought Dirk out for the first time in a very long time. So, yeah, they be doing it, and they be doing it. So I don't know what that whole slander was.
No, wait.
On Twitter.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let you say what you guys say.
No, I thought
Chris.
you was gonna say something else. No, yeah.
Oh yeah, with the whole Cole Bennett got too much power.
Yeah, they were saying he shouldn't have influenced the culture as he did, but I think Cole Bennett has done nothing but positive. Like it's different if it really came off as exploitation, but he's done nothing but put people in position, and those people that he worked with before still rock with him to this day, and I think that's the dope part because everybody can't even get Keith to be on their album.
Yeah, Keith in the suit. He ain't wear the shirt.
In a suit. With yellow tints around him.
I got some money on the way. That's my shit too.
Okay. So yeah. But shout out to Cole.
To get back to that, like I feel like it was super disrespectful though. I'm not gonna lie. Like for people to say that about Cole, like not knowing like what he done for the city. Like I think people say like, he was shooting videos for free at some point. Like just to get his name out there, you know, like he was putting people on. He was only one out in Chicago. He was coming from like Rockford.
Yeah, he's
coming from like Rockford to come to Chicago to come shoot videos with people like Famous Dex. I'm trying to think of somebody else, but like he was really like grinding, like really working hard for what he was doing. So I feel like I feel like people should be a little more welcoming of Cole for doing things like that.
I feel like Chicago is welcoming. I do feel like a lot of the people that were against, like that were saying he shouldn't have that much of a grasp on the culture or on the industry, they wasn't from Chicago, so they didn't really understand how we understand it. Because a lot of us saw it coming up, like even with Summer Smash, like it's not another artist or another cameraman or another producer that brings a concert or a festival of that stature to the city like that. And I thought it would probably still be in the city if we had a space as big as SeatGeek or like a Soldier Field or something like that, if they would select us in there. Yeah, like I feel like it was probably still stay. Like he had it in the hood. Like it was down the street from my house. Like I've never seen so many other nationalities walk down Roosevelt Road for an Uber. Like the Clucks was like $5, I could get you a ride. Like I've never seen so many non-black people on the west side in my life. So yeah, shout out to that man for bringing the culture together, bringing the culture to the west side.
Shout out to Cole Bennett.
What about the lineup though? So Cody, you said it's not for you.
Because Cody's old.
Is it just because it's a younger audience, I think?
Okay, so Cactus Jack is
Travis Scott.
That's Travis Scott, right?
Travis Scott and his label. So Travis Scott, Don Toliver, Sheck West, I think Sofago, and then somebody
Why
else.
do people be having like singular person names for like groups of people? Cactus Jack is like one person.
No, that's a group.
I think
that's a one person name.
I think it's cool.
Call it the Cactus Jacks.
I think that's gonna be cool for a headliner. I'm not mad at none of that. I'm not mad because Playboy Cardi headliner too, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the headliners. I'm mad at if you look at the undercards.
See, well, that's where you find that age difference because it's definitely for a younger audience. Like, I know most of the people on this lineup. I would go every day if I could. Like, especially like they got Big Sean there. But they got
Big
Destroyer
Sean.
Lonely, Flo Milli, That Mexican OT, BK the Ruler, like Famous Dex.
Yeah, it's all people that's probably
younger.
You could tell what a budget was spent at on this. Like,
But that's also consumer based too.
Yeah.
I like the headliners though.
Yeah, the headliners was cool. Like I probably wouldn't go see Playboy Cardi. Like, but I'll go see Travis Scott now. Like I like Don Top. Like,
And I also feel like sometimes they go out their way to get certain artists that we know we're not gonna see at every other festival that comes to Chicago.
Yeah.
Or I do know Lollapalooza is around that time, and you know a lot of these artists have contracts where you can't perform in the same market with
This is true.
like 60 or 90 days.
Yeah.
So I know it'd be like a bidding war between Lollapalooza and Summer Smash, like who gonna get this act.
Yeah, I feel it. But I always feel like they come out getting a real good crop of artists too, because they had Juicy J last year. That was my first time ever seeing him performing. He was amazing.
Yeah, Juicy was hard. I liked it.
He was amazing. Yeah, that was my first time ever seeing him perform at Summer Smash.
Big Sean is an amazing act to watch too. Like I seen Big Sean at a concert a few times. Like he
Big Sean's just amazing all overall.
He go
We
crazy.
just don't give him.
But the
enough
lineup
credit.
is not for me. To be honest with you, like I'll go see Keith. Like Summer Smash is really not for me as a fan to go to it.
Yeah.
But it's something for me for the industry I'm in that like if I'm around in the mix, I can be mixy with it. But it's the age group that's like
it's like
it's nobody on there that I to this day I listen to. Put it that way. Like I don't listen to.
It's probably a good.
I don't blame
probably
you,
like 3 artists that you probably listen. Like if I gotta go through the list, I could probably go read it. But like for the most part, I was looking at the names. It was like and there's nobody on here that's like I listen to.
But I'm a fan of performances too. Like I like to see the correlation of like an artist being able to control a crowd and being able to keep a crowd engaged, no matter if I knew about the artist or not. So I would love to go every day if I could, and if I'm not tired, because y'all know I'm an auntie too. So yeah, like I would love to go every day just to like see the artist and go. The only thing about SeatGeek, baby, we was running.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Oh, it's like
It's a lot.
I didn't get a chance to go last year.
it's kind of like but at the same time, it's kind of like Lala. So it's typical festival. Yeah, but they have like the big concerts are in like the arena part, like the like stadium part, and that's just a little farther. But I mean that's typical festival stuff. But yeah, I would love to go. So y'all want to
throw
some media passes our way, and we'll get some real good content.
Sorry, man. Just come on, hook us up.
Okay, or y'all could just collab. I saw y'all had some people out there. I think what's his name? Harry was that? Was that? That wasn't Harry.
I don't know.
Maybe that was it. It was. They had like 2 or 3 people that was like media correspondents. Y'all could just collab with What's the Word, and we could just, be friends.
Yeah, we could be friends
and get some good content. Y'all won't have to worry about that part. Let us handle that for y'all.
Because we got the dopest on staff. You know what I mean?
And that's what we do.
Live broadcast. What's the word? Lyric Lemonade. Some smash. Just throw that out there.
We showing your age.
But nah, yeah. I wanted to go back into that culture part as far as like they were saying COVID ain't a part of the culture. Like, well, not a part of the culture. He shouldn't have that power of the culture. I don't think he has no power or influence over the culture. I think he just has.
Just do dope stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a whole different genre of individuals that he catered to. Like when you start talking about the culture, I'm thinking you talking about like black hip hop culture. Like I don't think Cole Bennett has no influence over that because Cole, the everyday person, Cole can walk down the street in a black community and nobody know who he is.
Cole is very humble.
Yeah. He's very cool.
He's very humble. So
person.
I think people just be hating because.
Just because they ain't got some.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Sometimes you got to realize like everything that white people do in hip hop is not to. It's not
we
like.
We have got to stop saying white. We need like a counter on how many times we say white in this
non-black people doing hip hop is not exploitation or they pimping the culture or they robbing the culture. It's like like sometimes people like.
But my thing is, it's always with us though. Like. It's always with us. Like, and I'm not saying it's a problem, but it's like even with fashion, I feel like we can have somebody come in and do like streetwear that's not black, and it's not a problem. Because a large majority of like real couture streetwear comes from like Asian countries now.
But I'm a reverse it back because like the streetwear that the Asians wear in like Japan, they get it from us.
Yeah, we start the culture.
But it's not. But I feel like even just like that cross, like I guess like that crossover, like for instance in hip hop, yeah, I feel like there was a time like around like Beyonce in them era where if you could cross over, like you made it. If you could cross over in genre and be like pop and hip hop, or like how they start playing the baby on like different pop stations or something like that, like you've made it. But when it's reversed, it's like, oh no, it's looked down upon if somebody try to come over here and not dominate, but just create. And it comes out great, and now somebody has a problem with it because it came out great.
No, I think the issue, because I have an issue with that as well. I think the real issue with that is that no one from our culture get paid from that. Like you can't. At least if we go over there and cross over there, the people that's with us gonna get them checks. When they come over here, like they no one from our culture is getting paid for that. You bringing people over here to get paid off the stuff
I
we
feel
do.
that. I feel
So,
that.
and I think if that's anything that I have against people that's coming to our culture, stealing from our culture, is that none of us get paid from it. But it also falls back to people not understanding the business behind the thing and take accountability for not understanding the business, right? We just talked about the 50-50 negotiation splits. Like you get what you negotiate. You have the ability to negotiate this. You have the ability to do this. You have so many people be like, nah, I'm not taking that deal. We're gonna walk out. Like like you have that ability. We and us and our culture, we don't do that. And I used to be one of them people like, man, fuck this shit, Black Power. But till when I actually started getting into media and then started dabbling into the music industry, and I started meeting art, like I met all these artists before they signed their deals, and then I started seeing like how they act when they got the money. Then I started seeing what they start complaining about, and it'd be like, yo, to me it'd be like, y'all watch in this day and age, y'all watch all the idols, all the artists y'all talk to that y'all look up to, make music about, don't sign deals. Do interviews about how you should go about signing deals. Y'all see them ranting on Twitter and stuff about how they label doing this. But when it's y'all time to get the deals, y'all do the exact same shit.
But some people be young, they don't really understand it. They just be in the mindset of this my one and only chance, so let me go ahead and get it, and then I'll figure it out later. Is that the way to go? No, but a lot of people sign deals when they're young, like they don't know. Even they're young, and then they go find a lawyer, and then they don't know if the lawyer is really telling them, "Oh, this is the best deal for you," or if the lawyer is saying, "Okay, well, I know I can make a good 100, 200K on the back end, so let me figure this out." So I don't always blame the artist because
I blame
it's
artists.
hard, but it's also hard to know everything about every part of the music industry.
I blame the artists because in 2024 we're in the information age, right? So everything is TikTok. I think it was somebody was just talking to me about TikTok, like how it's dangerous, the algorithm, it can take you on a deep dive. Anything you want to learn, you can learn on that, right? Google is your friend. You got YouTube. This generation of us, we know how to make money. We know how to figure stuff out. We know how to research the shit we want to research. But when it comes down to the things that we don't never spend money on, the things that or the time on the things that we know that's gonna help us in the long run. We want the quick fix. So when you want the quick fix and when you do shit like that, you got to get the results that come with that.
But I don't think that's always the situation with
I don't.
music
Nothing
deals.
is always 100%
Yeah.
anything, but by me, like you know what I'm saying, being in the mix,
I get it. Like you can't. Like
majority of
we
the people are
have the
like that.
fundamentals to learn more about the music business if you are an artist that want to be signed to a major label or even just want to be independent. You have great examples like Lil Russell and Chance the Rapper, and you have great examples
Nipsey
of that.
Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle, amazing examples of that.
G
but
Herbo.
also, when you're young, there's 9 times out of 10, there's rooms for slip ups. Like
It's room for slip ups, but it's I can't agree because it's like I know it's room for slip ups, but I understand when I talk to the shorties, they just want to be lit. And I just see that in media. Like if you try to get somebody like, yo, bro, yeah, I want to work with y'all. I see what y'all doing for What's the Word. What you want to do? No, I just want to interview the artist. I want to do this.
and then be asking, so how you get your name?
Yeah. All right. Do you know how to do this part? Do you understand this part?
What
You
side
understand
of
this part?
Chicago are you
Nah.
from?
You tell somebody like, yeah, you got to do this part of the game. Man, I don't know if I want to do that. Ain't for me. I don't want to be behind the scene. Like, yo, I can't. Cool. All right, you want to rap? Oh yeah, I want to rap. You want to rap? All right, G, go to school and learn how to do this. I don't want to do like, bro. At least you ain't even gotta go to school. Take a class on music business 101 to learn something. Or the simplest shit, learn how to mix and master your own music. But you want to go to the studio, smoke in the studio, record yourself and you and your
And be
homies.
high thinking that the song sound good, but you off the wrong shrooms.
Cause you just want the look.
And it sound like you in the stadium when no, the song is not good. And your producer just want to get his little $60 an hour. So he gon' mix and master and get you up out of there. And the song don't even sound good.
So yeah, like I can't, for the masses, I believe a lot of people just want the look and want to be lit. Cause I sit there and get somebody some gems. I'm like, bro, you got the followers. I see what you got. Like I gave this one artist, I'm like, yo, you got hella followers. You get engagement. You talking about you need to like you want, and this is just free game for anybody watching. I'm like, yo, if you got all these followers, you got all these listeners, you got this DSP that's giving you data. That's why data is important. You got a DSP that's giving you data that can tell you where your listeners is coming from. People are paying you for features, that's income. People will really, if you find out that if you go to fucking Indianapolis and you got all these followers in Indianapolis that listen to love your music, go book a show in Indianapolis, you can go make some money.
And sell some merch.
Sell some merch. Like you start telling them little shit like that, first thing they want to do is be like, man, G, I just want you to post my music, bro.
Just to say they got posted.
I gave you the game that I like literally as a consultant that I charge for. Like I charge for. I'm literally just telling you like, bro, just do this shit like this. And they just want the look. They want to be lit. So, man, you can't get mad when somebody that understand business, understand culture, and like, yo, me and my homies finna get lit and throw a festival after we shooting these music videos. Cause
yeah, I mean, shout out to the artists that want to get lit. Another thing that got lit as of late was Lash Tech car.
Oh, play the video.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Because baby.
Hey, shout out for everybody that's been on the stream. Y'all been rocking
Out west
that.
is so treacherous, man. It's like man, I love my city. It's insane.
Yo, that's crazy. She lit her shit on
It's the
fire.
sped up version for me because
She lit her shit on fire.
over not getting an appointment when she wanted to. Hooey.
So let me ask you this. It's a lot to unpack there, right? So if y'all want the story, go to What's the Word to get the whole backstory of, you know what I'm saying, why she did it and how she felt.
But yeah, a client of a Lash Tech set her car on fire because she couldn't get an appointment
Exactly.
that day that she wanted.
It's happening in Chicago too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this, Bree.
No, I would never set my Lash Tech's car on fire.
I would hope you would never set your last.
I don't think it's that serious.
Would you? Do you think the last text should have went to the police instead of going to the internet?
Yes, for sure.
But see, that goes back to what I was saying. People want the look. Cause the appropriate shit to do would have been going to the police. Why
No, for sure. Because even that day, when it was like getting posted everywhere, I do know she spoke with the Shade Room because the Shade Room had like quotes from her. She spoke with the Shade Room. Her and the other girl, they both posted their story views and was like, "Who need promo?"
Yeah,
and the other girl, her views was up 100K on her story, and it said DM me for promo. The other girl, I get it, cause she just like, y'all saying that's me, but that ain't me, so I feel it. But yeah, and then she she also posted a GoFundMe so she can get a new Benz
for 50K.
For 50K. She ain't have insurance.
Yo, the fact that you just told me she just put in her both of them put in their story, but you want promo.
They put their story views on.
We're not even finna talk about this topic.
Okay, we can move on.
That shit.
Chicago's not a real place. Like,
shit,
not at all.
That's goofy. That was beyond goofy. And we look goofy as hell.
We are not real. We are not real.
I'm looking at the screen right now. We matching this shit.
Why are we looking like
freaking
Fred?
That's
Phil and Leo.
That's what we look like. Phil and Leo is crazy.
The Fairly Odd Parents. Like, what? Crazy. Why are we matching?
You
had on something different.
Nah, this is what
You just bought that because
No, he had a jacket on.
You got a jacket on with
You
it.
should have kept the jacket on, because on camera it's really giving feeling Lil like we just got out of school.
It's giving twin them.
Ah.
What's up, Joe? How y'all feeling? Y'all doing good today?
Stop, because at one point they was the most inspirational people on the internet. Stop playing with the twin them. One of them she still be preaching on the internet.
Chicago's not a
She ain't
real
got her
place.
twin no more?
Huh?
She ain't got her twin no more?
I don't know. I only follow one of them. I don't follow the other one.
They got separate pages?
I think so. I think they got separate ones now. But one of them still be preaching. She be like, if you love God, God gonna do it for you, but you gotta stay straight.
She be dropping the low for Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We really look
All right.
Let's move on.
ugly.
So we got
matching outfits up.
we're not talking about Chicago Sky. Shout out to Angel Reese saying she love Harold's Chicken. Southside in the building, we up.
Yeah, Shannon. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She just ain't had Uncle Remus yet.
She ain't gonna have it.
She
Wait,
is.
want that shit.
I'm gonna bring it to her.
Yeah, we're gonna have
You
Wells.
love saying people don't like Uncle Remus, but you be the main one out west eating our chicken.
I be eating that Wells. That Wells is good. That
Wheels
bootleg-
and waffles.
Wells and Waffles. Would y'all? Hey, we was talking about this. Would y'all come to an event called Wells and Waffles? My 290ers.
Leave a comment. If you from 290, would
Wait.
y'all come out to
To
Wheels and Waffles?
Whales and waffles.
Yeah,
So
Wells
Wells
like the
is like
bootleg
our-
shark. It's like they.
It's not bootleg,
like the
'cause it's
It's
better
like they
than
McDowell's. It's like the McDowell's
It's-
shark.
No, we're McDonald's and y'all McDowell's.
It's like the McDowell's and shark.
We don't even think about
Or
sharks.
JJ. It's like
out
the McDowell's
west.
and JJ's fish. That's what it is.
No, it's not. Cody eat whales more than he eat sharks.
I mean,
Say it's a lie. Say it's a lie. Say it's a lie.
look,
All right,
it's
bet.
the
Period.
McDowell's, right? Ain't no sharks over there where I live. I live out west now, so ain't no sharks.
You don't live out west. You live in the West Loop.
Okay. Got it. All right. Wells and Waffles. We gonna throw Wells
Leave
and
a
Waffles.
comment and let us know if y'all will come to Wheels and Waffles.
If y'all come to Wells and Waffles, we gonna throw the event. You know what I'm saying? Sponsored by Bree Specific.
The 290 Queen.
The 290 Queens and the 290s. All my 290s out there.
We gonna have special guests.
Special guys.
Twister, Stunt Taylor, Sicko Mom,
Wells and Waffles.
Wheels and Waffles.
We gonna do that little dance shot we do.
We gonna buy.
You can't do it with the R, kid.
It's really your shoulder. Like
They
you
be like,
gotta.
they get that little circle, they bend down, they be like,
Do you hold your
you
lip?
know what I'm talking about? They get that little circle, they be,
Please.
They used to do that shit in Carpenter all the
Okay,
time.
so what he out west.
Moses.
That was the bop era. We had everybody bopping in Carpenter.
Oh, man.
I'm mad you know the dance though.
Cause he wanted to do it so bad, couldn't do it.
Never. All right, so let's move on to this one. Chance the Rapper versus Chicago media.
I didn't understand this topic. Maybe you can explain.
So it was a video. This guy named. We got the video. It's this guy named Donnell. Let me.
Who's Darnell? Y'all know if I can't Google it, it ain't news.
I'm gonna send it to Cree. Oh, my phone. Anybody send my phone?
Your phone on there.
Give me my phone.
What Darnell do?
So this guy named Donnell. He's a journalist. Why I find it. Let's speak on the topic of how many nights if we kicking it in and dating. How many
If we
nights?
what?
If we kicking it and dating.
Okay.
How many nights is appropriate for you to spend a night on my house? We not in a relationship. We not married. Nothing together. We just kicking it and dating. But how many nights in a week is it appropriate for you to spend out on my house?
I was thinking about this topic, and personally for me, I'm an only child. So if we're not in a relationship,
I didn't know that.
yeah, I don't act like it.
No, I thought you had like a little sister or something, like a little brother.
I feel like I act like I'm the only one in this world, child.
Yeah, she my little brother.
It's, stop playing with me. Anyways, back to the topic. I'm the only child, so I'm really big on like my personal space. Even growing up with I have a lot of cousins, and they used to come over on the weekends and stuff a lot. And after like 24 hours, I would literally tell my mom like I'm tired of them. Like, can they go home? And it's not like it wasn't in it. I feel like I didn't know at the time that I was being mean.
That's mean as hell.
It was just me really believing that like I would like my space back. I don't like people that overstay. And me personally, my overstay expiration time is probably a lot shorter than everybody else. So I would say one night. Like, why you don't want to go home?
After one night though.
I don't think you should stay like 2-3 days if y'all not in a relationship. If y'all on vacation, cool.
I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, but
not
if you
mad at
just
you.
at my crib, especially at my crib.
I wait. We talking like 2 days? Like, because I say 2 days, like throughout the week. But like we talking 2 days in a row. Like you come like Sunday, and then like you come on like a Thursday.
Okay, well that's different. I would say
feel
like
me?
in a row one day, like one day.
Okay.
So you can come on Monday and then come again on like Friday.
See, I wouldn't be mad at 2 days though.
I wouldn't be mad at that. But if you come Monday and try to stay Tuesday too, it's like where your life go? Go find it and do something.
Wait, would you give him like a little stay the night package? Spend a night bag?
What you mean?
Like a toothbrush?
Like, will I give it to them?
If
Or
you
no,
stay-
you got to bring your
If
own.
you stay at my crib for the 3 days, 9 times out of 10, we're gonna have a lot of fun those 3 days. But after those 3 days up, it's gonna let me know that I cannot fuck with you because if you under me for 3 days and ain't doing nothing productive,
Yeah.
Well, if it's a 3-day holiday,
Like
Yeah.
Christmas.
like Memorial Day and Christmas.
I'm
No, you gotta be with your family on Christmas.
What if they ain't got no family?
I get to it. So I'm a person that get to it. So it's like
What does that mean? Get
after
to it.
day 1, day 2, like I'm gonna be start moving. I can't sit still and not do nothing for more than 1 or 2 days. Like 2 days is pushing it. But I could sit still for 1 day and chill. But if I'm with you for 2 days, 2-3 days, and we just having sex, joking, eating and shit, and we not doing nothing productive, I feel like I'm losing out on money. I ain't doing nothing creative. Like I'm just start looking at you because they say whoever you take, the habits of the person you be around.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So yeah.
I feel that. But yeah, I give him 1 day. You can't spend 2 days in a row with me unless we really like in a relationship.
For sure.
Because that way we building towards something. And I'm trying to force my only child syndrome to adapt to the fact that you might be around for a long time.
That was deep. I ain't even joking. That was deep. Like,
Was it?
you actually thought about that. Like,
Yeah.
This is something that you've been dealing with. Huh?
Yeah, I have OCS very bad.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
What about you, Chris?
I'm gonna pray for you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
pray for us.
I got a big old family, so I don't know nothing about that.
Okay. As also while we wait to get the video queued up, another question. So shout out to Tips 312, Black owned nail salon in West Loop. My homegirl Seal put me on. I went there to get my nails done. I've been there twice. You know what I mean?
I think they just followed me. That's the black girl. She kind of slim.
I
dark
told them
skin.
about you.
That's probably why she followed me. Dang, I thought she found me on her own.
Oh damn.
I'm cool.
It's
out
cool
here.
though. I appreciate it.
It's cool.
I
But
followed her back.
yeah, but shout out to Essence.
Her shop look nice though.
It's an amazing shop.
Yeah, it
Y'all
looks
go check it
nice.
out. But Essence, she the one that did my nails one day. I was running late to go to the actual Chance the Rapper concert for his birthday. But she had me get a manicure. And we was in there recently talking to her the other day when I was in there. And she was like, she's really good at, like, she's dope at art. Like, when it comes to the nails, she's really amazing at it. And she was like, yo, you should let me paint your nails. And of course, I'm like, fuck no, we're not doing that shit. We're not doing that shit. But that goes back to the question I want to know, would you guys date or how do you guys look at men that paint their nails?
I don't look at them.
Not at all.
What's to look at?
Not even a little bit.
The only thing I looked at was the nails, and I'm done with it. I know that's just not for me.
What about like ASAP Rocky? ASAP Rocky.
He fine, but he too pretty for me anyway. But I don't like super pretty boys anyway.
I like
That's just not for me. I don't knock nobody that do it. Like, if that's what you want to do, cool. But I just don't think that's for me. It doesn't turn me on. Like, it doesn't make me go like this. Because you got your nails done.
I think honestly, it's a younger generation thing.
Yeah.
Well, not even a younger generation thing. I feel like it's more if you like artsy or crafty, you know what I'm saying? You know, that,
It's like
that creative
expression.
kind of yeah, it's like an
Yeah.
expression kind of thing. Like I know like Yachty was trying to popularize it for a long time.
Drake got his nails done before.
Drake, ASAP Rocky, I think Tyler the Creator. Like, so you just think about those kind of artists, you'd be like, okay, like I can see them doing that kind of stuff, but like I can't see nobody like
That work at McDonald's.
no, nobody, no, not them, and not like somebody like Gucci Man or something like that.
I mean, because honestly, for me, I don't even. I don't. Well, for me personally, in my own preference, this is not hating on the nail community, but I don't like when my dude nails look too glossy. Like y'all be having real pretty hands.
You don't like
I was asking. Go ahead.
Like
Finish it.
like I don't like you could get. I love a manicure. Like you get a nice manicure, but sometimes the little end coat be a little too shiny, and it be like. Your shit glistening harder than that. You ain't even pay me to get my nails done. You wanna go get your nails done? Like, what's tea, sis? Like, I
you
mean,
hating?
Yeah, she hating hate. That's crazy.
but yeah, like I like manicure and nails, but sometimes y'all gloss be a little. They just be pretty. They be real pretty to me. But Caleb Williams had his nails done for draft day.
I see.
Shout out to Caleb Williams and Chicago Bears.
Shout out to Gucci.
Cause Cody won't be there. Won't get his
Shout out to
nails
Gucci.
done. But that's another topic though. Like, do women prefer they men to have the gloss or just buff?
I like buff.
Like buff.
I think it depends on the woman. Honestly.
Yeah, it do. Just
all
depend on women. I like buff. I don't really care about like.
I got gloss. I just so
You glossy.
I just really just got put on getting my nails done like a few years ago. Now
I'm proud
I
of
just,
you.
I just really now I was thinking about that too. It brought to my attention like damn the gloss and the buff. I never knew the difference. So now I just learned about the buff. So I might just go ahead and start getting the buff.
Yeah, I think it's just glossing because you like right under that light right now too. But you have nice nails.
Yeah, you gotta be able to.
You got nice nails, ladies. I don't think we could zoom in.
Put them on the camera.
I ain't gonna do that. But yo,
Spirit fingers.
just DM me and then you know what I'm saying, we'll take it from there. You can see my nails when we had at lunch or something, Y'all out there watching.
It's the smooth. You can see my nails when we at lunch or something.
You
You
gotta,
know.
you gotta give me a single shot when I say stuff
Would
like
you bring?
that.
Would you do like a coffee date?
Let him say it again.
Yeah, when we go to lunch, you can see the nails and everything, So just DM your
Get
boy.
out of here.
Just DM your
Oh
boy.
my god.
Just DM your boy.
Just DM me.
You
Find
know?
me on OnlyFans. Cody's hands.
Cody's hands on OnlyFans. Y'all ignorant.
Oh my god.
Y'all are ignorant. Okay. We got the video crew.
Shoot.
All right, let's play the video. She says no sound on the video.
Oh, we can just recap it.
You just do screen. What about we just did a regular screen share? All right, we ain't got no sound on the video, y'all. We gonna catch it. But so basically in the video
That
by
is one
Donnell
thing.
Wright. If y'all can go check the video by Donnell Wright, he's on Instagram. So he
What
was.
he write for?
That's just his name. He a writer, in Black Guy Chicago, teacher, educator as well.
If you want to write for, what's the word?
I'll let him have him on the show one day just to get his perspective. He talk really good. Pause.
That's not a pause, man.
Everything is a pause
That's
these
not a
days.
pause.
No Diddy.
But he was speaking on. So Chance have these writings on the wall. He have these listening sessions. He had a listening session to display his new music. Chance, I gotta come holler at you about that, brother. Because why we ain't get an invite? But that's another conversation another day. But
I think it was like younger people.
dude look older than me. And he was there, and he married. Him and his wife went.
Well,
So,
maybe they're gonna have another one that we
yeah,
gonna get invited
but
to.
Yo, T. Oh yeah, I need an invite. I want to see the writings on the wall. Sitting a little being by you. But if y'all haven't caught a show at the what is it, the Removal? It's an amazing concert venue. Shout out to that black man. Shout out to everybody that's invested in it. It's a lot of black people invested in it. A lot of people in Chicago invested in it. It's a great venue. If you get a chance to go see shows there, I can't wait till we can be able to throw a show there. But shout out to Chancellor for that. But he was speaking on how like the evolution of Chance, like he's coming out with new music. The music that he heard, he said it's gonna be great for the new project. He's coming out for the Starland project. But he was saying like how Chance was addressing like how black media, not black media, Chicago media was against Chance.
He said that?
Yes, like the guy in the video was saying like,
Hey, maybe that's why we wasn't invited.
I don't think it was us. He was talking about like how with Chance first. Remember he came out with the I Might Need Security record right around that time. Like it was an article when the Sus Time came out about him. It was like when Chance first won his Grammys. Like he was coming to the governor and the mayors to like, yo, we need help with CPS school. Y'all promised us all this funding.
He was pushing for CPS.
He was pushing help for them to fund CPS schools. He put money out his own pocket to donate to the art program at CPS. Y'all remember that years ago. And he's saying that it was a bunch of smear campaigns that was just using smear campaigns in the city, like the media, Chicago media, like prominent media outlets was like bashing him, and people were saying like even the fans were saying like, yo, he sound better when he was on drugs. Like he need to get back on drugs to make better music. Like he was just speaking in like the video was just speaking in like how people was trying to like smear Chance and just wishing all this negativity on his name, but the man did nothing at the height of his career, winning 3 Grammys, did nothing but just come back to Chicago
and give back.
And give back to Chicago.
And still giving back.
And try to put light on the city, use his own money to help a school system that's not even his job. It's like it's elected officials to do that shit. And they was really trying to come at him. Like, they coming at his wife, coming at his kids, coming at his family, you know, just...
Coming at people's kids is insane.
Coming at him. And... like it was a good video, and I just want to go back to just bringing up like the Chicago media versus Chance. Like if you watch it, it's like damn, like since that time when Chance was like at his high, and dude even brought up the album. He was like, yo, they trashed his album, but he was like, as a newly married man, when that album came out, it hit different from him. So I seen a lot of people that was actually married, and they said they enjoyed that album because
a lot of times you don't get, especially in hip hop, you don't get being celebrated for doing normal stuff like loving on one person or getting married, starting a family. Like a lot of rappers be like, oh yeah, I take care of all 12 of my kids. Why you gotta have 12 of them? It's normal to have 1, 2, and maybe 3. 12 kids, you got 6. Like Moneybagg Yo always talk about how he got like 8 baby mamas.
And he's praised.
Praise for it. This man had Future, all them kids.
Nick Cannon.
Let's finish. Let's move on. And I think there was a moment where, you know, the integrity within the album is heightened. And I never thought about that perspective. Like actually people that are married that love their wife and love the life that they live in their marriage and with their families, they could possibly enjoy that album. I don't think I ever, because I'm not married. I don't got no kids. I don't got no man. So if anybody want to be my man. But yeah, I think that spoke volumes. Because I never thought about that perspective from being a married man.
No, true. I think it was just an interesting video clip to just understand, like, yo,
talking your mic,
how being a positive person and being on positive timing can really get flipped. And it just thinks about, like, we start thinking about the algorithm and the things that we see and things that you see people report on. Like, as a person that knows Chance personally, as a person that knows Chance through the media lens, like, yo, bro, literally just be doing him.
He do him and he rap about his life.
Right.
Like, I feel like if he did make another acid rap or another coloring book, people would have said, why you 30 and you still rapping about the same stuff when you was 17, 18 years old? Yeah. So I feel like they would have found the problem regard. I never was privy to the fact that he felt like Chicago media was against him. I wasn't privy to the articles that came out bashing him. I've never really seen. I saw a couple about the last album that was out, but other than that, like I didn't know like they were coming for like his family and like his personal life and stuff.
Yeah, they was coming at his girl, his soon to be ex-wife. They was coming at her talking about some she was wasn't a woman. I seen a lot of shit.
Oh, I did see it.
Yeah,
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, I seen a lot of shit. People coming at
Chicago media though.
the media, the Chicago media was kind of tearing them down, like just the clips and things they were saying, like dude was saying. Because I remember in the I Might Need Security record when he was saying like the Chicago sometimes and the Chicago is I bought y'all because y'all was racist. I bought y'all just to put y'all out of business. Like he was coming at Rom, like he was coming at a lot of people, basically saying like when I drop this and how I move, I'm gonna need security. I'm gonna need some people to like you know what I'm saying, protect me. So I remember him coming at a lot of people that had some shit to say about what he was doing and how he was coming at.
So I really don't think this is off brand for Chance. I think that I wish us people that have like a hold on not only just Chicago media but like the cultural part of the media. I wish we could have been in that space so that we could have like probably did a feature or something about it, just to bring light, because I know it's a lot of people that's in our audience that probably don't even know that people see Chance like that, because a lot of Chicago see Chance as like the golden boy, and because a lot of people don't read the Chicago Sun-Times in our demographic, a lot of people don't read like Chicago Defender in our demographic, they don't know that there are people out here that have a different view of him.
But yeah,
And I feel like that humanizes him too. And that I feel like when you get more humanized, that connects to your audience.
I think Chance does an amazing job, bro.
Because I like I
You
said,
didn't know either.
I didn't know any of this. Like I thought, like you said, we look at Chance as like the best of the best, like in the last 10, 15 years that come out of the city. You know, like he seems like almost perfect, right? With like everything that he does. Like he comes to the city, like he's here all the time. Like he's always doing something. He does like social work. He has like programs set in place. You'll find him somewhere at an art center at like a open mic or something like that. He'll be anywhere. Like I don't know. I just never saw that perspective though.
I think yeah, it opened my eyes to things. I didn't, like I said, I never thought the media was against him, but now when I seen that video from Darnell Wrights, that was like it kind of put some stuff together.
I would want to dig into that. I wish he could come on here.
Chance, yeah, Chance, come on the show, man.
Yeah.
He watches us though. I heard.
I want to dig into that a little bit.
Chance watches and supports us. So.
Help change that narrative, because I don't like that.
So we can get him on the show and talk about it. Shout out to Chance the Rapper, man. Shout out to everything he got going on. What else? What else? We talked about the Nails. We talked about Bears drafting Caleb Williams. Talked about that. I guess we can end on the note.
Unless you want to talk about Amanda Seals coming for Issa Rae.
She came for Issa Rae.
Okay, we ain't gotta talk about it because you don't know.
I seen the interview though. That was a hard.
You seen
watch.
the whole interview?
That was a hard watch.
Why?
That was a hard watch.
From your perspective.
That was a hard watch.
Why was it hard?
It was a hard watch mainly because Amanda Seal was so much on the defense that she didn't even allow herself to have a conversation. So it came off like overbearing. It came off, I don't want to say the word narcissistic, but it just came off like she made herself look bad to me.
Really?
Yes, because no matter what you say about what Shannon was doing and how he was doing and how he was saying certain things, you're coming on the show. If you watch the show, if you know him, he's trying to have a conversation with you. So when you're having a conversation, don't mean I'm gonna agree with you. I'm just gonna get another perspective. But you're so busy attacking. It was like she was so busy attacking his perspective and not even trying to have an open dialogue about the conversation. It was like certain things it was valid. Like certain things Shannon was like, I was like, okay, somebody calling her a nigga, like kids calling her.
You don't say kids gonna be kids.
Yeah.
No, but that's valid. But two things could be true. That is valid. Kids, cause come on, bro. We was kids. We said a lot of wild shit.
But also,
But you can't
get
invalidate
beat
her
up
feelings.
when you say wild shit.
Yeah, but you can't invalidate her feelings of being a black person, black woman, being called a nigga by some kids.
And I still feel like kids learn that from somewhere.
And that's what he was saying. Like, yo, kids learn that from somewhere. They kids, they grow up to be that. And it was like, I don't think either. I think that wasn't a moment for Shannon to be typical Shannon once he seen the energy that how she was approaching that situation. That was a moment in time, probably, to be honest with you, that was probably the time he should have just let her be heard. Instead of trying to, try to get her to see the whole perspective of things. I don't think she went in there to see the whole perspective. I think she just
She went to tell her side.
To her side.
Yeah.
And that's why it was a hard watch because I feel like it was two different people doing two different things. Because even when the Monique interview, when Monique was telling her side, Shannon gave his perspective. Monique gave pushback. Well, you know what? I can see it that way. Like they was talking, having a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
This one, Amanda was like literally like she was here to like. I guess it was like, yo, this is the narrative about me. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show y'all why people. This is why this is might be this. It felt like that.
But I also feel like Shannon kind of sets up his, as of late, I feel like he has set up his platform to be, let me go on here and get this off.
Yeah.
Opposed to, let me have a conversation with Shannon about my journey. Having a conversation about your journey and things that you went through and how other people could have perceived it is different perspective, like you said, opposed to some people that have been on there that I personally felt like just came to have a platform to get their ones off and indirectly shoot shots at people that you could have called on the phone.
That was the Cat Williams effect. But if you've been a follower of Club Shay Shay for a while, like it's always the platform always been a spot where he give you a conversation. He does research. Him and his team do the research, but it's a conversation place. So if you have the conversation, the dialogue, when like look at the Offset one, right? Because the Offset started talking to him like, man, you wear them little ass pants, bro. And you, nah, man, I'm wearing these pants. They having a conversation. That's why everybody call him Unc. It's like you talking to your Unc. I'm gonna get a different perspective to like this. I'm not gonna say you wrong. I'm not gonna talk down on you or nothing like that. We just talking.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as of late, I feel like a lot of, I'm not saying this on him, but also the intentions of the people that come on there. It's not for me to tell my story because I don't know all of Amanda's story. Amanda was the first person that I ever interviewed.
Oh, really?
At SIU. She came to SIU. And the video is on YouTube. It's so cringy because Ricky didn't even edit it. So I kicked it off with, hey, y'all, I don't know who I was. I think I was Miss Roxy Hart back then. And you see me mess up, and she taps me, and she goes, it's okay. We gonna edit it out. You could do it over. And I just did it over.
Okay, I need
And
that.
she
need
was
that clip. We got that clip somewhere?
what?
We get that clip?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. We could pull it up. It was my senior year, and she was the first person I ever interviewed.
I just feel like Chris is doing a B- job of making sure these cameras don't go out today. But I still love you, Chris.
B- is crazy.
But you
C's get degrees, nephew. C's get degrees.
But you her nephew, so I know y'all was gonna fuck up regardless.
That's it. Saying we solve problems, okay? Period. But yeah, like I feel like she came on there to get her stuff off, and I wanted to hear more about her actual journey.
Yeah.
That's how it was. What?
Shout out to Seal.
What she say?
Y'all see the chat later. Man. But nah, yeah, I think it's the same thing. I think it's like
She came on there to get her ones off.
she came up to get her ones.
I felt a little way when she came for Issa Rae though.
What she said about Issa Rae? Can somebody fill me in? Say what you was going to say at the end of Issa Rae.
I was gonna say I think that now recently because of Cat Williams, everybody been coming off to say what they got to say. A lot of people just want to get off these stories that they feel like people got this perception of somebody being like this perfect person, but in their experience, they feel like they didn't get the same experience with them. Like with Monique, she was talking about like what Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, same thing with Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer, and Steve Harvey, all the other people. They got this public perception that is so good, but internally, like behind the scenes, they're like bad people to them. But Amanda, she was saying how Issa basically didn't have her back. It's a long story.
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
Long story short, I feel like she really just wanted Issa to protect her in a lot of situations. And the situations that she did name really makes it seem like people were just coming for Amanda because they didn't like Amanda for whatever reason. And she felt like it should have been Issa's position as the boss of Insecure to step down and be like, look, we gonna figure this out. What is it? What's going on? But Issa was pretty much just like, I don't have nothing to do with this.
Because it was this one, because Amanda got into it with Issa's, I think,
Publicist.
So she got into it with her publicist, and they worked on the show together. So Amanda was employee of Isis. So her publicist didn't like Amanda, so they got into it. They just never liked each other, whatever. So some Grammy party or like an Emmys party popped
Yeah,
up
she
or
got
something.
kicked out of an Emmys party. They
She
threw
got
her
kicked
out.
out. She got kicked out by Issa's publicist. So
The publicist called her.
they had a conversation about it.
I kicked you out because I don't like you.
And Amanda just hung the phone up like, I don't.
Yeah. And she was like, well, if you not, that's your reason, then I'm not talking to you about this.
Then the rest of the cast was there, and they ain't help do nothing to help her get in either.
No, she said none of the cast was at the Emmys party, but after her and the publicist got off the phone, the publicist tried to like smear her name and make up lies about why she kicked her out, and then that's when she felt like the cast of Insecure turned on her.
Yeah.
It was all on the side of the publicist and Issa.
Also with Issa, she was saying how she said at first Issa told Amanda like, that's not my business. Y'all got y'all issues. That's not my problem. But then when it becomes her problem, she stepped in like too late. Yeah. So that's what Amanda was basically trying to go off of. Like,
yeah, saying that she didn't feel protected because if your demeanor is supposed to be like, I empower black women and I'm pushing the culture as a black woman, why are you not protecting other black women, that especially other black women that's working under you? So basically, if I had beef with Sylv and you was like, this ain't got nothing to do with me, but then it starts transpiring over to like Cree and Chris and they start taking Sylv's side and you see it and you're not doing nothing until it's too late and then you decide to step in after it's too late, after I done cut somebody out. And it's like, we could have been handled this.
For sure. I get that.
Yeah. So now I'm beefing with everybody.
It's a crazy game, man. It's crazy games. Like, in the words of Chelsea, it's too many personalities, man. It's too many personalities.
Yeah. I haven't even seen the entire, I still love Issa too, but I haven't seen the entire interview.
Like I said, it's a long watch.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours. I said, oh, baby, not today, not today. But also sometimes stuff be a little minuscule to the big bosses. Like, why can't y'all sit down and talk about it and get over it? Why do I have to come in to two grown women, and even if I do know why you don't like her or whatever your reservations are with her, why do I have to be in the middle of what y'all got going on?
It's kind of on you though. It's kind of on you as the boss. Like if you see that issue becoming a problem, because I think she even said she asked Amanda like, "Is this gonna be an issue on set?" And Amanda was like, "Nah."
Yeah.
So I think Issa like kind of like blew it off. Like, all right, so if y'all can get it on set, y'all cool, whatever. But at some point, you do got to step in. Like, hey, bro, like what's going on with y'all? Like, let's get this sorted out. Somebody got to leave. Like, something got to happen.
Yeah. Maybe she didn't go to that part of code of conduct training.
Which we gotta have soon.
Which we're having the code of conduct, you guys.
I don't know, man. I'm like the same way. Like I hate messiness. But at the same time, I get like just certain things. Like, yo, why do I gotta step in?
Yeah, like I have all these other things on my list of things to do right now.
Yeah,
why do I have to stop what I'm doing to come talk to y'all?
Y'all can't figure this out.
You know? Yeah. That's why I don't beef with nobody. It's like 1.5 people that don't like me in this world.
1.5 now? The other person, it was 2.5 earlier. It was actually 3.5, but
it's not 3.5. It's 2.5 for sure. But I probably don't even count one whole person. Because, baby, bye.
Well, how many followers we got? There's a couple thousand on there probably don't like my ass.
That's fine.
Let y'all tell it. But shout out to the people that don't like me.
Shout out to Chris Brown.
Oh.
Let me see if you can run it.
Oh, shout out to everybody here today. And make sure y'all turn in next week for it as well. For the winning word. Shout out for the winning word. I did. You don't like it?
I do. But when you say it, it sounds what? It's not even one whole word.
A winning word. So how the contest works is we have a bunch of prizes, a bunch of cool stuff that we give off. You got to go to what's the word.tv on the contest to to enter, and we have a word that we have a word.
Cordero,
I don't know. That's
turn your sound off.
it's on Do Not Disturb.
Clearly, it's not because it's disturbing. What that comment say? Y'all said 3. It is 303.
Who is that?
Somebody that want these Chris Brown tickets.
Hey, we ain't announcing the winner yet, but you could go
And we said 3-ish.
3-ish. But Creek, you got the look. They like hurry up. We ain't tired to hear y'all talk. No, go to sponsor view.
What's the word?
Yeah, so by being Mental Health Awareness Month, I feel like it'll be a good way to have the winning word this week be peace. So if you're watching on
Peace.
the TV at home and you got your computer screen, you can scan that QR code and it'll take you straight to the contest. But if not, just go to what'stheword.tv, fill out the form on the contest under the winning word, type in the word peace.
They're the only 2 fingers I could put up.
Everybody need peace, and I spelled it right. I'm glad I ain't spelled it like P-I-I-E.
Thank God.
See?
Because you would have did that. You used AI?
I'll for sure you.
AI be helping you out. I love that.
But look, yo, shout out to everybody that viewed. Shout
Chris,
out to
can you
us
get
staying
some
in.
better angles of me this time? Because last time.
Mid-show, she's talking about her angles. That is crazy.
I'm doing my thing on the side.
You're right. I'm going to shut up.
You say what?
I just noticed Cody had a lot of great shots.
Oh,
Well,
You did a good job, though.
My bad.
No, you good. No, you did a good job.
Chris
You
do a good
snapped
job on
pictures.
BTS. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got enough pictures to post.
And book my nephew.
Book him. But make sure y'all put in the winning word, which is peace. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. We're going to have a lot of special guests this month to talk about mental health awareness, a lot of different things going on. So make sure y'all tune in this month for more cool prizes, more cool guests, and more
We
some
should
cool things.
do a friend therapy on live.
A friend therapy?
You think they'll want to see that? They'll click off. Yeah, we should have a therapy session on the live stream.
Okay. All right. We'll talk to our producers about that.
Still looking like no.
So, new music. What are you listening to? Bree specific.
What have I been listening to? What have I been listening to? What's her name? Anasia? Anasia? Anicia. I've been listening to Anicia. I've been listening to Tyler too, surprisingly. And other than that, Future Metro is one of them summers. Alright. Yeah.
One big hit. I can't wait till we get into Loon this weekend. I'm playing that. Yeah, I'm fried. I'm gonna be out there.
Oh my God. Please come back and watch. Do not come back sick, Cordero.
Go put my business straight.
What you been listening to?
I've been listening to that free HBC. Shout out to Fly Skins, and Fat Money.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That album, that project, the EP they put out is fire. It's 9 tracks on there. I want to say a good 7 out of them got amazing replay.
Did we
value.
post it?
No, we haven't. We
should.
Gotta post it. I'm gonna post it today once I leave here. But that project is fire. So if y'all at home, y'all need some good music to go listen to. Go listen to that project. Free HBC streaming on all platforms. Them 2 MCs went crazy on that. And I've been listening to Future still. Litz is Lihtaz. He's a kid from artist out from Philly. I listen to every time he drop. I've been listening to his music, so he go crazy. So make sure y'all go check him out. But if y'all want us to listen to y'all music or y'all homie music or y'all cousin music,
Or your baby daddy music.
make sure y'all go submit to What's the Buzz. We go live every Monday at 7. The crew is gonna review your music, and if we like the music, you end up on the list because we got People's Choice coming back around, and we got a lot of dope opportunities for those who make it. We give free promo. We put you on stages. Like once you get in our thing, you be good. Like shit, one of the People's Choice winners was on the list and shit. Up there too, right?
Yeah, up at 2 on
Yeah,
the
he
list.
made up at 2.
ASAP was on the list. She won People's Choice before too.
Oh, see. Look.
See. Yeah, submit your songs at what'stheword.tv right now before you forget, because people tend to forget.
People tend to forget, man. All right, Bree. and the crew and Cree and Seal in the back. We had an amazing show today. What y'all think?
Was it good?
It was good.
It was good.
It was-
Oh, shout out to Ellen. I got my Bears hoodie. She did a collab. Ellen from Leaders.
Oh yeah.
She did a collab with the Bears, and
Shout
she
out
sent
to
me
her.
some merch.
Hey.
Shout
I
out
will
to
get up
Bree.
and show y'all the back, but it's too much.
Yeah, I'm convinced people
comfortable
do
with my
love Bree
position.
because they like literally the stuff we be talking with you on the phone, the stuff that be happening to her, and the shit she be getting.
What?
They don't be doing none of that for me, and I'm not jealous about the shirt. I'm just saying
He
that
is
I
jealous about
actually
the shirt.
watch the Bears. I'm a Bears fan.
He does this. He does this every time I start working with the Bears, and he's like, I mean, I watch the Bears.
She knows nothing about them.
I do know.
Like
That first year I was working with the Bears, Khalil Mack was the quarterback, I think, wide receiver.
make sure we clip that up. She said Khalil Mack was the quarterback. Wide
What was
receiver.
he?
He was a linebacker that played defensive end.
Yep, that's what he was.
He was an edge rusher.
That's exactly what he was. Yep. And we got Caleb Williams now.
This is crazy. Like I'm actually trying to go to London and watch them play. What Bree gonna do? Ain't watched the game yet.
I'm messing around, get a flight to London. I'm caught up.
All right.
The Bears love me. The Bears love me. The Bulls love me. The Sky love me.
Everybody love you. Do they love Cody though? No, they
I do love you, Cody.
It's cool though. Everybody that hates Cody is gonna be a.
Everybody hates Cody. Mm.
All right, y'all. It was a great show, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching, everybody at home. You know what I'm saying? We will see y'all next weekend. Make sure y'all subscribe to us on every platform. Make sure y'all subscribe to us on Fanbase for exclusive content. Make sure y'all subscribe us on Patreon. Make sure y'all following us on everything. Watch us on YouTube. I'm Cody. That's Bree.
Pray for
What's
my
the word?
hand.
And we out.